this is not an SDCC exclusive, but a future Grail piece for all my Jurassic World dino collectors out there. It's the Hammond Collection T-Rex, and we're going to find out why you're going to want to add this to your dinosaur collection. So let's go ahead and check it out. So taking a quick look at the packaging, this T-Rex comes in a big box like this. Looks like we're looking at a back of an old school TV. Got a nice little the Lost World Jurassic Park sticker right there. A few little stickers right here at the top. Flipping it over, bang! We've got the T-Rex looking down on San Diego, about to unleash some terror. So let's go ahead and find the opening right here. And guess what? We've got another box within a box. Then we got a box that looks like a part of the San Diego convention. We've got Bucks the T-Rex right here, a convention goer in an inflatable T-Rex costume. Checking out the side right there if you can't see it. Bang here at the back. The convention goers are fleeing like crazy with the T-Rex guy right here taking the charge. I think this is a little escape portion right there. And just real quick, I love the fact that we've got the hanging sign on the ground. We've got people scattered throughout just going crazy in what looks to be like the T-Rex on a column. All right, cool. Enough about the boxes. Let's open it up. So let's just see all the cool stuff that comes out of the packaging. First, you get the main body portion of the T-Rex, plus its tail, which connects like so. You also get the convention goer in the inflatable T-Rex costume. He already has one head there, but you also get an additional head sculpt that you can insert. He also comes with a convention bag with a bunch of convention goodies, as well as a small miniature toy representation of the T-Rex action figure that we have right now. And you also get this cool banner which says "When the Fans Rule the Earth," plus a set of instructions on how to assemble pieces. But let's go ahead and take a closer detailed look at it all. Alright, so we're going to do this a little bit differently than we normally do here in Nerd Amazing, because this T-Rex is massive, so we're going to start with him first, because I don't think I can fit anything else on here. And just looking at this guy, he is fantastic looking. The paint job, the sculpt, it is next level superb. I love the fact that we get all this excellent muscle definition throughout the whole dinosaur, as well as the leathering that's going on his skin, where it pulls, where it tucks, where it's got striation marks, all the way from the tail, all the way up to the head. We got like the scaling happening and the bumpiness. This thing is just superb. Even on the underside, they even got skin pull and folding happening. This thing is fantastic. And then the paint job alone on itself, from the head, you know, you got the stripes going on here, going all the way down through the back, all the way through the tail, bright greens happening all over the place, gradations going on. This thing is fantastic. And those killer glass eyes with the yellow. I mean, it just gives it so much lifelike aspects to this. This is just freaking fantastic. And again, you know, you're just looking at this T-Rex and everything is in proportion on the size of a dinosaur like this. This thing is just fantastic. Oh, and check this out. You open up the mouth, we get this like little rubbery aspect right here. I guess it's kind of like the cheek muscles that just kind of attach. And then if you go in and we can see inside, check out that tongue right down here. Look at the coloring that we have. It is not just a simple one color tongue. There is a multitude of pinks and reds, and they're like a vein-like pattern. This thing is fantastic when it comes to the mouth. Nice soft teeth right here so you can't hurt yourself. I mean, it's got a great weight to it. This thing is just unbelievable. I wish it did a little bit more here on the feet, adding a little bit more of the paint job. Pretty much just two solid colors for the most part, up until I guess you get to the back. The talons, the claws are nice, shiny and glossy. They do have striation marks going forward. That's really good. But overall, I mean, this figure is fantastic. Let's check out the articulation. Obviously, we just saw the mouth. Great opening. You can go click it once, and then right back to close. Not much here on the forefront, but right here at the neck area, We've got a lot of solid articulation right here, a lot of great movement. There's another part right here, I guess a mid-neck, up and down, a little bit side to side as we can see. Here at the torso, there isn't really much going on right there, so it's pretty, got a rubber band in there, a lot of resistance. Little T-Rex arms, you do got pretty decent shoulder action going on with these tiny little arms. He's got his little elbow action as you can see, and some wrist action up and down for a little T-Rex. I don't know if they spin around. Oh, they do. That's nice, as you can see. Really nice. Here at the legs, you get right here at the hip. There is a little bit going out, a little splaying happening. You got a nice locking deal going on, if you can hear. But you get great rotation right there at the hips, as you can see. Almost a good 360. Knees, right there, all the way back, touching right here at the calf. That's really good. And as you can see, there is calf articulation going that up and down. Nothing side to side. But you do get it right here, whatever this part of the body is. Not the ankle, but the femur, I guess? I'm not sure. No, femur's up here, I think. I'm not a dinosaur biologist or any sort like that. But again, great there. Let me see, forward. You get some great forward right there. It's really stiff. And then back, just at neutral. Right here at the feet. Nice 360 around, no rocking. But they do go up, or down, and they do go up like so. So the legs are great, freaking fantastic there. The tail, I mean, it's a ball joint roughly, as you can see, and you got great spinning, not that you would do like this. So that's great. Right here, nice spin as well. And then from here, all the way up to here is hard plastic. Then you get a soft plastic, because this is going to be a wire deal. Again, great rotation right here, and the wire comes into play when you go ahead and bend the tail like so. So we can get some cool little whipping action. This thing is fantastic. This is my Grail piece when it comes to my Hammond collection, so this thing is great. Now let's move on to the inflatable T-Rex guy as well as the accessories. So let's just take a closer look at what else comes with the T-Rex figure. First off, you have this convention banner, which I'm curious if they actually had at the San Diego Comic-Con 2025 show this year hanging up, because I would not be surprised this was actually a real banner there. So this is pretty dope. It's all in the Hello Jurassic Park kind of style and look. You get a convention bag, a Jurassic Park convention bag. It's a bag and it's a backpack, and it actually has some swag inside, which looks like our little fan here in the inflatable T-Rex costume has been collecting some posters, comic books, graphic novels, and the such. It's all in a solid red piece. It's again great sculpt. Wish they would have did some paint work to it, but not too bad. It all fits in nicely in here. You can make him carry it. Got 2025, or he can use it as a backpack strap like so. And our convention goer also has the ability to buy his very own big T-Rex deal like so. We get a miniaturized version of this toy. It's just a paper graphic that we can see, but I wish he actually were able to actually make a little tiny model stick in there, but that would have probably made this figure cost twice as much if they did that. Not too bad anyways. And then we get the second coolest piece of this T-Rex. The guy, the convention fan in the inflatable T-Rex costume. And it's a nice soft plastic. So you can do things like this. This is really great. The arms and the legs are hard plastic. The tail is nice and soft and squishable. It is really cool. It reminds me of all those like inflatable T-Rex costumes that you see on social media and memes, all those little funny deals. This thing is awesome. I wish they had the port that showed where the air would come in. That would have been a nice little touch. But you get a face area like here. I got the guy in the little beanie, but you can easily just pop that out and stick in a different face that we have here. This guy looks a little bit more concerned. I wish they gave us a third face where it would be like a convention goer just screaming out in terror as the T-Rex breaks into the convention and terrorizes everyone. I mean, that's what this is all about. But I have to admit, they did a great job on this second little action figure that you get. I mean, it does feel like a dude in an inflatable costume. You get the nice solid coloring that you would get in an inflatable costume of this caliber. I mean, we got great articulation, as you can see, in the arms, which it would be surprising. because I don't think they actually get to use their arms too much. But as you can see, you've got rotations, up and down movement. Then the legs, you get some really decent movement, as we can see, rotation right there, even knee rotation like so. I mean, pretty great for a second figure of this nature. And the feet are able to kind of go around, and you get some up and down action as well. I mean, this is just a great piece. And it stands up pretty actually decent, using the feet and the tail as stability. I love the fact that we got those like big old bright eyes, the little chompers right there. And the face sculpt on these stills is really good. I honestly just thought it was going to be printed, but it's a nice still that's actually painted on. And honestly speaking, to me, my favorite is the guy in the beanie cap. Let me know in the comments. Do you prefer the beanie cap guy or having like the one with the hair? This is my favorite. I just like the smile on it versus this one. So I'm going to keep this guy in here. And I like how we have a little bit of the tug and pull at the areas to just kind of show that it is an inflatable deal. All right. Let's check out the measurements. Now checking out the measurement of this massive T-Rex, he does stand at about 8 inches tall at a natural standing pose. But you can get him at a whopping 12 inches tall if you get him at a standing position. And with that said, checking out the overhead view of this T-Rex here, from tail to snout, he is 2 feet long. This guy is massive. And checking out our inflatable T-Rex buddy here, he stands just at about 5 1/4 inches tall, which definitely feels in scale with our Tyrannosaurus Rex. And for all my Jurassic World dinosaur collectors out there, this T-Rex is definitely going to demand some space on your collector's shelf for sure. And if you're like me, obsessed with this T-Rex from the Jurassic World line, smash that like button, drop your comments below, let me know what you think about this dinosaur action figure, and don't forget to subscribe to Nerd Amazing for more prehistoric toy fun as well as action figure reviews. This is Adam with Nerd Amazing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!